Hello, my name is Dan Johnson and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Ninth Doctor Adventures, and of course we have the first episode, which is called Snare. This is a release that I've really been looking forward to. I feel like this was announced many months ago now, like last year, and we've been waiting till now for it to come out. And luckily we have 11 more to come over the next 2 years, and it's really exciting. It's a really nice feeling today when you are listening to an episode of one of the best Doctor Who eras of your childhood, and while you're doing that, it feels like it's 2005 again, as everyone's talking about it, as it's all over Twitter, etc. And then at 4 o'clock today, they bring out a next time trailer and a cover for the next episode, which is out in just 2 months' time. And of course, next month we have a 13th Doctor audio, and it's really exciting the times that we're in now to have this sort of constant stream of episodes that are quite affordable and they are quite reliable so far. This time Rose has returned home to the Powerless State after the harrowing events of Father's Day for a little bit of a break and just to check in on her mum. At the same time, a neighbour's son has returned in order to clear out their deceased father's home. But they are shocked to discover that the bathroom is now a forest. The first thing I like right off the bat is that the Powerless State is its own character. I know that's a bit cliche, but I like that they're establishing more things about the Powerless State. I mean, in Series 1, we only really know 3 people that lived there, and I love that there's a community here with Jackie Tyler at the centre of it, and they're all coming to her for help, and I think that sort of homely atmosphere and grounded atmosphere that comes from Series 1 can be expanded upon in a way that doesn't ruin what that series did because of how tight-knit that series is. And from my understanding of the behind the scenes, it seems that this series is going to be hanging around the Powerless State quite a lot, and we're going to get stories in this same vein, and I welcome it. I think they're going to be lovely additions. This script has a beautiful structure. I think Tim Foley is like the master at making structured episodes of Doctor Who, because this is really good. There are moments of levity, there are moments of drama and emotional moments when characters are just talking to each other, like cool off between action scenes, etc. There's some really lovely moments of dialogue, and so much of it is character based and character focused. I also think that the imagery is so good in this episode that my imagination is able to create lots of really cool images, because you are envisaging this entire world, and I think that that's really fun, and it really keeps me in the story because I'm able to imagine it, and they're not spending time sort of describing actions, and there's nothing too complicated that I can't get through the audio. So that's why this episode just works so well. Rose and the Doctor are, of course, really good in this story. That's the main thing that we were all hoping for with this episode coming out. I think the Ninth Doctor was beginning to get, dare I say, stale. I think that may be too harsh, but I think I was getting sick of the idea of the Ninth Doctor just travelling alone, and having Rose does change his character a little bit, and it also creates a beautiful conflict between the two. There's a moment of them arguing about how the Doctor doesn't do domestic and how the Doctor really doesn't understand families or anything like this, and Rose is trying to push him into it. And I love, as that Series 1 did, is able to sort of bring out the Ninth Doctor a little bit more and sort of heal those wounds a little bit through Rose, and I love how they're continuing that. We also have Jackie in this episode, who has some really beautiful moments, and moments of not just emotion but comedy, and I think they work really well. Her and the Doctor bounce off each other extremely well, and there are lots of lovely gags that run through the episode. I related to the character of Kevin and his grief. It's a position I've been in a few times now, having to go back and sort of clear up somebody's belongings after they've passed away, and having a slightly avoidant and practical stance on things as well, as they have at the start of the episode. His relationship with Jackie is also really lovely. He's definitely the heart of this story, and I think he's a brilliantly well written character. I really can't say a lot more. I want to, but that would be going into spoilers. All I'm going to say is that I really like the ending to this story. I understand that this story has quite a small group of characters, but I do think that all of them play a part. The only person I haven't mentioned is a character called Marlene, who's probably the weakest, but she's not useless in the story. It's not even a criticism, I'm just saying that all of the characters in this story have a function and have some sort of emotional payoff in this episode, apart from Marlene. And finally, was I satisfied by this release? Yes, definitely. I loved this one. It's another banger by Tim Foley. He is knocking them out one by one, and each one is essentially a 10 out of 10, probably going to be at the top of the list of the year. I don't know whether a little bit later down the year I'll still feel the same about these episodes, because they are arguably quite safe, but I still really enjoy them, and I enjoy their character work, and the fun that I have listening to them is really great. There's an element that it's nostalgic and it feels like 2005, but at the same time it feels new, and it feels like the people behind the scenes on this series and on the 13th Doctor Adventures really know what they're doing and know where they want it to go, and I'm excited to go on the rides that they have planned. I'm having so much fun with these releases so far. I cannot wait till October for the next one, in the same way that I cannot wait for the 13th Doctor next month. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below. I will be excited to see what you think. I have a video coming out probably next week, which will be about the new 6th Doctor box set, which involves pirates, which sounds really exciting. And a video that I'm about to finish filming now is a video talking about Doctor Who vinyls, which includes a lot of 9th Doctor Big Finish stuff. It may take me a while to get that video out. I think it's going to be quite long. I've had to clear out the SD card about 3 times while making this video. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.